5 fastest shrinking cities in Canada. The cities that are collapsing the fastest in Canada. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we are diving into a fascinating yet thought-provoking topic. The cities in Canada that are experiencing the fastest population declines. We all know that Canada is one of the fastest growing countries, with significant population growth over the past few years. From around 37 million people in 2021, it's estimated that Canada's population surpassed 40 million by October 2024. That's remarkable growth. However, not all cities in Canada are experiencing this boom. In fact, some places, despite being in a rapidly growing country, are facing severe population declines. Surprisingly, a few of these cities are seeing a rapid decrease in population. And in today's video, we'll be covering the 5 cities with the fastest population decline rates. It's important to note that we're not just looking at the number of people leaving, but the percentage drop in population relative to the initial size of each city. To identify these cities, I used the latest data from the 2021 Canadian census. Interestingly, the results of the next census, expected in 2025, might bring significant changes. This will give us the chance to compare this list with the real situation at that time. And remember, in this list, I'm focusing solely on cities, areas officially defined as cities by Stats Canada. We won't be discussing towns, villages, or counties here, just communities that meet the official city classification. All right, without making you wait any longer, let's explore the 5 fastest shrinking cities in Canada right now. Number 5, Port-Cartier, Quebec. In 5th place is the city of Port-Cartier, a small community located in the Côte-Nord region of Quebec, right on the northern shore of the vast St. Lawrence River. Despite its breathtaking and picturesque scenery, Port-Cartier has been experiencing a significant population decline in recent years. According to data from the 2016 census, the city had around 6,799 residents. However, by the 2021 census, this number had dropped to 6,516, representing a 4.2% decrease. This might not seem large compared to bigger urban areas, but for a small city like Port-Cartier, it's a worrying decline. Like many other small cities in Canada, Port-Cartier's economy relies heavily on natural resources, particularly in mining and forestry. This dependence makes the city vulnerable to global market fluctuations. When demand for minerals like iron ore drops, or when these industries face difficulties, the local economy takes a significant hit. This leads not only to job cuts, but also fewer employment opportunities, driving workers to seek better opportunities in larger cities. Additionally, Port-Cartier faces a common challenge shared by many small communities in Quebec and rural Canada: an aging population. As the population ages, the number of working-age individuals decreases, while younger generations leave the city for education or to seek jobs in more developed urban areas. This situation, combined with low birth rates, paints a grim picture for the future of this city. With these economic and demographic factors, Port-Cartier is struggling to maintain its population and economic development, making it one of the fastest shrinking cities in Canada. Number 4. Dryden, Ontario. Continuing with our list, in 4th place is Dryden, a small city located in northwestern Ontario. According to the 2016 census, Dryden had a population of 7,749 people, but by the 2021 census, the population had dropped to 7,388, a decrease of 4.7%. This places Dryden among the cities with the fastest population decline in Canada. Dryden is not just a small community, but is also the second largest city in Kenora District and known as the least populous community in Ontario, recognized as a city. Situated on the beautiful shores of Wabigoon Lake, Dryden once had an economy heavily dependent on the forestry and paper production industries. However, global market changes in this industry, coupled with the rise of digitalization and a reduced demand for pulp and paper, have led to a serious downturn in the local economy. A major blow to Dryden was the closure of the Domtar pulp mill, one of the city's largest employers. The general decline in the resource sector led to hundreds of workers losing their jobs, pushing many young people to leave the city in search of better opportunities. The outmigration of younger generations has been a key factor in Dryden's population decline, as many leave to pursue education or jobs elsewhere. In addition to economic challenges, Dryden's remote location is also a major obstacle. Deep in northwestern Ontario, Dryden is quite isolated from larger urban centres, making it difficult to attract new residents, businesses, and industries. This isolation also affects the city's ability to retain its current population, as living in a remote place like Dryden isn't an attractive option for many. Furthermore, Dryden faces another issue: an aging population, a common challenge among small Canadian cities. As the number of elderly people increases, the working-age population decreases, putting additional pressure on the economy and making it harder for the city to recover from these challenges. With a combination of economic, demographic, and geographical factors, Dryden is facing significant challenges in maintaining its population and growth. This is why Dryden is one of the fastest shrinking cities in Canada. Number 3. Thompson, Manitoba. Moving on to the third city on our list, we have Thompson, located in the northern part of Manitoba. Thompson used to be a bright spot in this region, with a population of 13,678 in 2016, but by the 2021 census, that number had dropped to 13,035, a 4.7% decline. Thompson is the largest city and the most populous urban centre in northern Manitoba, situated over 761 kilometres north of Winnipeg. The city's remote and isolated location has made economic development and attracting new residents challenging. But the causes of its population decline are even more complex than that. One of the main factors contributing to Thompson's population decline is its reliance on the nickel mining industry. For years, Thompson has been considered a nickel mining hub for the Vale Company, one of the world's largest mining corporations. However, global fluctuations in nickel demand, combined with automation in mining operations, have drastically reduced job opportunities in the city. Restructuring and downsizing by companies like Vale have created a domino effect, leading to job losses and causing many residents to leave the city. Additionally, Thompson faces a common issue among small, resource-dependent cities: young people leaving. With limited job and educational opportunities in Thompson, many young people have chosen to leave for better futures in places like Winnipeg or even farther away. This has created a cycle. Young people leave, older populations remain, leading to population decline and economic weakening. Moreover, Thompson's remote location makes it difficult to attract new businesses and residents. Being more than 700 kilometers away from the nearest urban center makes infrastructure development, services, and maintaining a diverse economy extremely difficult. As the population decreases, housing demand also declines, leading to a downturn in the local real estate market. Housing values drop, and new housing development is limited, further contributing to the city's economic stagnation. With all these factors combined, it's no surprise that Thompson has become one of the fastest shrinking cities in Canada, facing many challenges in finding ways to recover and develop in the future. Number 2. Saint-André-de-Kamouraska, Quebec. Next on our list is Saint-André-de-Kamouraska, located in the beautiful Bas-Saint-Laurent region of Quebec. Despite its stunning natural surroundings, this city is dealing with a significant population decline. In 2016, Saint-André-de-Kamouraska had a population of 6,437, but by 2021, that number had dropped to 6,121, a 4.9% decrease. This city's economy was once primarily based on fishing, forestry, and, to a lesser extent, tourism. However, challenges in these traditional industries have hit the economy of Saint-André-de-Kamouraska hard. One of the biggest issues is the decline in fish stocks, mainly due to overfishing and environmental changes. Stricter regulations aimed at protecting marine resources, while beneficial for the ecosystem, have significantly reduced the number of jobs in the fishing industry. Workers dependent on this industry have been forced to look for other opportunities or leave the city. The forestry industry has also faced significant challenges, as competition from other regions has increased, reducing job opportunities. Meanwhile, although tourism is a key part of the local economy, it's seasonal and cannot provide stable year-round employment for residents. On top of this, Saint-André-de-Kamouraska is facing the familiar problem of an aging population. Like the other cities on this list, as younger generations leave to pursue education and careers elsewhere, the proportion of elderly residents in the city rises. This leads to a natural population decline, as birth rates are low and mortality rates increase over time. Another contributing factor to the city's population decline is its remote location. Saint-André-de-Kamouraska is quite isolated, making access to larger markets and new job opportunities difficult. Limited transportation options further isolate the city from more developed areas. In summary, the population decline in Saint-André-de-Kamouraska is the result of economic difficulties, youth outmigration, an aging population, and geographic isolation. These factors have made it one of the fastest shrinking cities in Canada. Number 1. Estevan, Saskatchewan. Finally, we come to the city with the fastest population decline in all of Canada in recent years, Estevan, located in Saskatchewan. According to the 2016 census, Estevan had 11,183 residents, but by 2021, the population had dropped to 10,151, a decrease of 5.5%, the largest drop among all Canadian cities. Estevan has a unique geographic position, located just 16 kilometers north of the Canada-US border and in southeastern Saskatchewan. Interestingly, Estevan is known as the sunniest city in Canada, but that hasn't stopped it from experiencing population decline. Like many other cities we've discussed, Estevan's economy has been heavily reliant on natural resources, particularly coal mining and oil extraction. However, in recent years, the coal mining industry has struggled as Canada works to meet its greenhouse gas reduction commitments in the fight against climate change. The government has introduced policies to phase out coal-fired power, significantly reducing the demand for coal mining in the area. In addition to coal, the oil industry, one of the largest employers in Estevan, hasn't escaped difficulty. Fluctuations in oil prices and global market instability have led to reduced job opportunities in the industry. As the world moves toward more renewable energy sources, demand for oil has dropped, leading to reduced production and fewer job opportunities in Estevan. Moreover, an aging population and youth outmigration have contributed to Estevan's population decline. While efforts have been made to develop other industries like agriculture and renewable energy, they haven't been strong enough to offset the decline in the resource extraction industries. The government's carbon reduction policies have added further pressure to the coal and oil sectors, pushing Estevan into economic hardship. With all these factors combined, it's no surprise that Estevan is the fastest shrinking city in Canada, and its future continues to face numerous challenges in terms of recovery and sustainable development. And that's our list of the 5 fastest shrinking cities in Canada. Were you surprised by any of the cities on this list? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and tell me more about your city. Is its population growing or shrinking? If you enjoyed this kind of content, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future videos. Your support will be a huge motivation for me to continue bringing more interesting content. Thanks for watching.